everyone. We've already learned how to compare items by length using words like longer, shorter, and taller. Today, we are going to be comparing items by how much they weigh. We're going to be using two words. We're going to use the word heavier, and we're going to use the word lighter. So, if I look at a paintbrush and a marker, I see that the paintbrush is taller than the marker. I also see that you could say the paintbrush is longer than the marker and the marker is shorter than a paintbrush. But does lining these two up help me see which one is heavier? Not really. One way that you can see if two items weigh the same or weigh different is by holding them in your hands. I feel the marker seems to push down on my hand a little bit more than the paintbrush does. But I can check using a tool. This tool is called a balance or a scale. Right now, the two sides of my scale are empty and they're even. So that means that they weigh the same. Now, if I put the marker on this side and the paintbrush on this side, what do you think is going to happen? I already predict that the marker is heavier than the paintbrush. Let's see what happens. Oh. It looks like the marker, which is heavier than the paintbrush, pushes one side of the scale down. So the side with the marker went down and the side with the paintbrush went up. The heavy side went down, the light side went up. Let's take them away and see what happens now. Now the scale is even again, which means there's nothing in it. Let's see, what else can we compare? I have a toy ambulance and a toy race car. I want you to predict which one do you think is going to weigh more. Are you done predicting? Let's see. Remember, the heavier side is going to go down and the lighter side is going to go up. Oh, looks like the side with the ambulance went down. That means the ambulance is heavier than the car and the car is lighter than the ambulance. Let's take them out. How about coins? Coins have different weights depending on the kind of coin you have. In this hand I have a quarter, and in this hand I have a penny. I see the quarter's a little bit bigger than the penny. Now we learned that bigger doesn't always mean heavier, but let's check. So I'm going to put the quarter on this side and the penny on this side. Let's see which is heavier. Ooh, it looks like the quarter is a little bit heavier than the penny because the quarter side went down and the penny side went up. How about marbles? I have a big marble and I have a small marble. Let's see which one is heavier and which one is lighter. Oh, looks like the big marble is heavier than the little marble. Now, I've got a tricky one for you. I have a little toy soldier and a little toy bunny. They weigh, when I put them in my hands, they feel about the same. But let's see what my scale says. I'm going to put the soldier on this side and the bunny on this side. But first I want you to predict, which do you think is going to be heavier, the bunny or the soldier? Let's find out. Oh. Looks like my soldier is just a little bit heavier than my bunny, and the bunny is just a little bit lighter than my soldier. Pretty cool. Now, we learned that if it goes down, that means it's heavier, and the side that goes up, that means it's lighter. So I can already predict pretty well by holding these in my hand that my ambulance is definitely heavier than my marble. But let's see what happens when I put them on the scale. Oh yeah, it goes way down and the marble side goes way up. But I'm curious, if I put more marbles on this side, do you think eventually the scale will be even? Let's find out. So every time I put in a marble, we'll see what happens. So here's another marble. Oh, no. So that's 2. 3. 4. Let's add 2. So let's bring it up to 6. No. 2 more. 6 and 2 is 8. Let's add 2 more, so that makes 10. Nothing. 2 more is 12. Nope. Let's add 2 more. Got 13. Oh. It's wavering a little bit. 14. Almost there. 15. See how it's starting to even out? We're almost got it. 16. Oh, now all the marbles are on one side. Let's take out a couple. So it was 15 marbles is the same as the ambulance. Let's take the marbles out. We're going to do one more. Remember, the heavy side is going to go down. The lighter side is going to go up. Now, I'm not always going to have a scale with me when I want to think about something that's heavier and lighter. And I'm not always going to be able to lift the things I'm thinking about. So for example, maybe I think about my dog and an elephant. My dog is way smaller than an elephant. So I can make a pretty accurate prediction when I say that an elephant is probably going to be way heavier than my dog. Now let's see. I've got a little bunny here and I've got a marble. I can tell just by holding them that my bunny is definitely heavier than my marble. But let's double check. Yeah, heavier than the marble. Now I want you to make a prediction. How many marbles do you think it's going to be before this is even? All right, make your prediction. Right now there's 1. Let's see. I'm going to add 2. Nope. 3. Not yet. 4. Oh. 5. Oh, bouncing a little bit. We're getting there. 6. Starting to get even. 7. 8. It looks like my bunny weighs the same as 8 marbles. Pretty cool, huh? So today, remember everybody, we learned how to compare items by weighing them. You can hold them in your hand to see which one pushes your hand down a little bit more, or if you want, or if you have a scale at home, you can use your scale or a balance to check, all right? So remember, and when we use a scale, the heavier side goes down and the lighter side goes up. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for listening. Bye.